Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry for the long break, and let's quickly dive into the topic for today. Today, we're going to be talking about civic sense. To be living in a world or in a country where it's a dead system and dead society, to expect such civic sense as a subject or a moral sense is a really high standard, I feel. Like, let's watch some videos and let's have a review about them. I think then, if I go on breaking down as what I want to say by watching these contents, I think that could make it much more entertaining or better.
What is your country name?
Amina.
Country name.
Oh, what did you do? You dropped it. You pick it up. Put in a bin. Why not? But you dropped it. It's not okay.
No.
It's not okay. You pick it up. Ay. Oh my God.
Excuse me. $10.
Dollar? No, I'm not giving you anything. Look at this. It's your
My
country,
country,
so
my
you live in
country.
trash, okay? You're gonna live and grow up in trash. As long as you keep doing this,
No.
it's your country.
Yeah, this first video, when you watch, it's basically this foreign blogger who's telling the kids to pick up, and the video says this is why education matters. I really doubt education is the only drawback that we have for lacking of civic sense. For example, the other day when I was traveling down from Sarjapur back to Belandur side, I saw this another man who was eating in his car, but happily, as the traffic was, it was a congested traffic again, he saw between the gaps of those, pots or whatever, he disposed his dominoes. This Indians have very stigmatized mindset, ki like, if I litter, someone else will clean up. They don't have that, no, it is something that I shouldn't do. I cannot do it. Or if I have a trash, let me just take it back home and throw it. No. We treat anything outside our house to be dustbins, basically. So anywhere I litter, anywhere I throw, anywhere I spit, doesn't matter. Who's going to question me? No. That's where I started with, if your system, when you have a very flawed and a dead system in this dead society of people, you cannot expect civic sense to just pop out of like education. I'll give high education, I'll give moral education. No, it doesn't just work that way. And the same thing with these kids. You see again, so she tells him it's your country, you shouldn't be doing it. No. He asks for $1. At the end of the day, even what can she do? She can only say ask him or request him or tell him. And we've been coming across so many videos where these foreigners have come into our country where we see them cleaning beaches, cleaning footpaths, and that is where we also feel like, oh, we'll also come and do it. I think some places it's also like, if I took it in a very political narrative, cleaning roads has become a very fashion or like a very trending or to be a very attention grabbing thing. I have seen videos where they discard the garbages on the street one day before, the next day the politician comes and he cleans up. So we make it like a very attention seeking or like to tell ki like swachh rakhna hai, but hum log sirf apna ghar swachh rakhte hain, or what do I say, the entire India or bahar ka society, we treat it like a garbage itself.
Stop. It's not a joke.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not a joke. This is not a joke. You start to blame us. Look at this.
Sorry for the children.
No, sorry, my friend. No, sorry.
No, pay it.
No,
Please. Please pay it.
You don't need money.
No.
Ako police, yeah?
No, don't call police. We are paying. This is family too. This is family too. We are paying.
You have to get the price. I don't care. See, you yelling to us. Now we can prove you stop. Why are you yelling just now?
Sorry.
Just pleading that we
Please. This is a
Stop
family.
yelling, yeah?
please we have to catch our first.
Stop yelling. Now you're calling down. After we can prove it. See? After we can prove it all, now you're calling down. Before you yelling just like hell.
You pay it all.
Stop it.
Where to go?
छोड़ो मम्मी आप बाहर आ जाओ
उनको निकालने दे. Yeah, this kind of thing.
you take whatever you want to take then tell
Pay करो भैया.
Yang image Bali yang gini. This is now about Bali image. You see? Video. Video.
explain now
Explain.
you explain now
You got the word. Pay. Okay, stop. It's not about pay. Stop it.
Lah barangnya. Barang memang you nih di kamar. Orang memang put setup.
Video. Stop it. Open it.
Open. My friend.
I will pay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I will pay.
No.
It's not about pay.
I am very late.
It's not about money. I know you have a lot of money.
I will pay.
I know you have a lot of money.
Extra money, I will pay.
This is no respect.
Sorry.
Sorry. No respect.
Sorry.
We are really sorry.
Really sorry, I will pay.
Before you shouting, huh?
Sorry, I will pay.
We are not sure.
You gotta prove it.
क्या है यार तुम ये कहते ना कि भैया मेरे को 50 लाख का माल दिलवा दो आई एम रेडी अरे ये कोई सारे डालने की चीज है यार व्हाट इज दिस
कोई बात नहीं बच्ची को
रखो यार सॉरी
for the children.
चिल्ड्रन आई विल पे
They doesn't know.
Explain now. Huh? Explain.
Sorry.
It's exactly as he says. It's not exactly about money. I'll pay extra money. Who cares about your extra money, dude? See, okay, I really don't know where this video is from. Which exact country did they travel, or where it is exactly from? Oh yeah, sorry, Bali. Yes, it's here. Indian family gets busted for stealing hotel accessories in Bali. Come on, man. Like literally, yaar. See, I think it's the set of narrative that you set when you travel outside India for the outer world to how they're going to be perceiving India and Indians. And if this is the example that you're going to set for them, and if this is what their experience is going to be with Indians, how do you expect their next interaction with another Indian should go like well? Or like obviously you cannot judge a one person for an entire nation. That's I understand. Never judge a book by its cover, or never judge. You cannot judge one person's doing wrong. The entire community could be wrong. No, understandable. But to be very honest, in the same video when it was about when they were leaving, where that's when the hotel managements came into to checking off their car, and when slowly he was getting busted. I think that is when he's moral. Oh no, I'll pay. I have money. I earn 50 lakhs. It's not about you paying. You paid for the hotel room, not for the hotel room things. You've taken hand wash containers from the room, man. There is something called like way of cheap mentality. This is what it is. How low can you stoop down? Indians are the best example. You will see them underground. They will go, if this is the limit you set, they'll go beyond that. And now the wife also comes to okay, I'll pay. No, guys, it's not about you paying. It was never about you paying them. If you were so much ready to pay, willing to pay, then go buy it from a mall. Go buy it from somewhere. No, why do you have to steal from somewhere? This is called stealing. There is no other word for this. When you steal from somewhere and you get busted, and that's where I'll pay. Otherwise, you would have just walked away, right? Ownership, the sense of ownership comes into play when you are caught in the act. Otherwise, no. Okay, this is another video.
अपने घर के आगे नदी चाहता है आदमी चूतिया है
Darkened, a shocking sense shows some people collecting mortar from a newly constructed road, apparently for their personal use. She's literally scooping off the road, and the contractor is just like, see, again, I understand you might have personal problems at home and all of that. Again, I don't think this woman is you would say educated nahi hai is woman ko, isliye wo aakar nikal rahi hai her personal. You can't always go on blaming the education system for some things. I think sometimes have to be like integrity, like good parenting. I think that is also one big scope. Exactly. No. Now, if I could come back, you want civic sense to be intact, then you have to establish it. It comes out of two ways, One is out of love. That like, oh, I love my nation, oh, I love my people, I cannot put people into trouble, I have to make sure that other person also uses so and so facility, other person also doesn't go through this. That is one. And second is out of fear. That is when your systems are strong. Oh, if I cross my line, I am going to be fined, I am going to be thrown, I will be facing consequences. You cannot always put money. That's not the right way, I would say, because I think that money is a very wrong mindset to say, fine, pay karo, and you do whatever you want. That is what slowly leads on to corruption and so on and so on and so on. Because money cannot be an answer for everything. No, that I don't think people evaluate that as a very big money and like chalo niklo. Because agar fine se kuch bhi kar sakte hain, then people are ready to pay up whatever it is and just get away with what they do. That should not be the thing. I think we need something very beyond that. Money should not be a holding back for someone to commit something. If that was the case, if that we also have so many fines so far, but why are the crimes still happening? Why are the things people still breaking the rules? If that was the case, I think that it's out of love or out of fear that you will have to face some kind of severe consequence, and or some sort of embarrassment in society. Like literally, if this man he came up to like, oh, I'll pay because he felt embarrassment. No, he felt his family embarrassed. Like people are recording them, and that is when his ownership came into play, right? I think that could be a very good initiative. I would say embarrass the person to an extreme. Ki like, okay, I would not do it once again. Let's watch another one.
If you put a note outside, we don't do that.
No, it's basic
There is
sense.
no outside. There's multiple notes that say you should be
Different sense. Everybody uses different sense.
different.
So basically you're telling me you don't have no common sense?
No, you have to call me.
Cinema in London stopped a movie halfway after audience members created a significant mess. The film being screened was an Indian movie, and according to reports, the disruption began when some people in the audience started throwing popcorn, dropping food, and leaving trash all over the floor while cheering during the scenes. Staff were forced to pause the screening to step in and address the situation. One of the audience members was heard saying, "There's no sign saying we can't throw our popcorn on the floor while enjoying the film." In response, a Cineworld staff member replied, "Come on, this is common sense. That kind of behaviour is not appropriate." The intervention was necessary to remind the audience about proper cinema etiquette and respect for shared spaces. The incident quickly spread online, with footage of the disruption and staff intervention going viral on social media platforms. Many people reacted strongly to what happened, pointing out how disruptive and disrespectful the behaviour was, while others mentioned that cinema etiquette can vary depending on the country and cultural expectations.
Well, I think they did a very good job by stopping the screening. Because again, see, as I told, if I throw something, if I whatever mess I create, who's going to clean it up? Not me, no. It's the staff, the cleaners of the cinema hall. They are going to clean up your mess. It's always that someone has to clean up your mess. Not with just the screening. We've seen in India also cinemas where people have started jumping on the seats where the seats have been broken. Again, you're causing... You've come there to come sit, watch. You can hoot, you can scream, you can do all that. Your celebration, you show it with your energy there, but not by like creating a ruckus and a heap. That is not all right. You know why I completely changed the manner of this. My scriptwriter, she sent a script and I went through it. I was like, bakwas hai ye. Like, kahan se, like what do I read from the script? I mean, let's be honest. We do our research when we put the prompts on AI. We get it from AI, and AI again it always caters like we all at this point we know that AI can be biased, where it always caters to what you want, particularly need some place at most of the places. Hold on, I think I have another one. Let's see on this. How do we bring? What do I say? Pillars. It says pillars for your civic sense. Respect for public property. Absolutely not. We are Indians. Why would we respect? It is what is outside belongs to me. I will do whatever I want. It is my property. It's not public property, guys. It's not. If I'm going to use it, I'm going to use it to the very extreme of it, making sure the other person would use it or not. I don't give a fuck about it. Why should I care whether the other person uses it or not? I am going to use it. It's mine. It's that selfish behavior with each individual. What lacks is the reason why we lack in civic sense. Also, no, I can take many examples from those political stampedes to the IPL stampedes, all of that. Get so lost or ingrained with the star identity, this thing, that we should know where to bring our children, where to not take our children. Nahi. You know, because I was there. I was literally there during the RCB victory celebration. I was shocked to see they were bringing all those newborns there. Like, for what? You are able to see. Actually, to be very honest, the stampede doesn't happen like that. You can see the atmosphere being built up for it. You are knowing it, so then back out. No, I still have to see my idol. If that is the sense you have. Oh, we have a very big problem and a very flawed idea with the people that the influencers that we idealize, especially. Even people when we go to jail and they come back for the crime that they were literally, accountable for, and we still idealize them. If that is the society we live in, I really doubt if that is the mentality one has and the society has. I really doubt how these other things would just fill into their head. No, it's not. Traffic discipline, it's a joke in this country. Traffic discipline is where people must have seen this. Railway crossing will come, okay, where you will see the railway bridges are crossed, the rail will go. There is a set of people on this side, there are a set of people on that side. So, what you do is you have to wait till the train passes, correct, or cross the railway crossing. So, we all follow, stick to the left, left lane. India follows the left lane, correct? So, India follows the left lane. So when the railway bridges cross, do we all stand in the left? No, no, no. Here everyone will stand on this side, everyone will stand on that side. I mean, the gates open, it's a clash. I need to go, you need to go. Oh, honk, honk, honk. The honking is the most annoying element, guys. I'm not even joking. And it's the fight all over again. We create our own troubles, and then we also try to blame the government and all of that. Yes, they also lack at certain places. Not that I'm not going to deny that, but also at the same time, we also lack at our moral grounds. Obey rules. We are here to break rules and pay the fine. So there is no obeying happening. It's okay, even if I break, what maximum is going to be on me? I'll pay the fine. Done. And let's also see at one place, example, playing music, loud music, or like cleaning up our own mess. It also means that, example, you are, let's say you are going on a procession, and we still now know, no, when we take a dead body or a procession, we have the habit of throwing flowers on the street. I mean, I would say that, so when we are upgrading from a device, from basic mobile phones, that we were in a button system to went to smart screen, now we are upgrading to like glasses, and we are developing there. But when the world and the narrative and everything can develop to and adapt themselves to innovations and all of such, I think at some level we also have to develop our cultural mindset and cultural backgrounds and cultural norms, I would say. Because see, like any procession you go, you're breaking thousands of coconut again on the streets. But again, it's a cultural narrative, your celebration, all that is fine. But at the end of the day, if I would look from a very third man's perspective, or let me just consider myself to be an outsider of India, from me to look at it, it'll be like, okay, you just made the road dirty and you're walking away with it. You did not clean up that mess. You broke the coconuts. What? After that, what? I saw this video. In Paris, there was some procession happening. They're mastering. They're like, oh, coconut, they're throwing. Here again, for you, it could be a celebration, but for another person, it could be a bunch of garbage. If it is not cleaned up, it's again a ruckus for someone to go and come back, right? And that is one other false narrative. I feel anything I throw, anything I do, I'm paying tax. BBMP people will do, they will do. If you are always dependent on someone else to clean up your garbage, when are you going to take an initiative? Unless you don't take moral grounds and you don't take a ground, like I shouldn't do this, the society is never going to change. Again, if for a person to sit here and keep yapping all day, it's not going to change anything. Unless even this, like I told, as I begin the video, you live in a country where you have a dead system and dead society. Unless one of these don't wake up, you cannot establish moral or like civic sense in this country. Thank you. Namaskara.